better. You can't say that they're worse. There's no way.
Well, I mean, they have dropped quite a few games in the group stage.
They drew like 3 series.
Yeah, so their record was 6-4. They only won 1 series 2-0.
Yeah. It's Brian.
That is not a bull. Oh, Dacha might be
getting
burned. Blast off is there. The boar looked too tasty. He's a big fan of pork as Dacha will be getting chased down and collapsed, looking for the last right click. It's going to go to Mira instead. First blood. I can't blame him. Every time I wake up in the morning, bacon's the first thing on my mind.
Oh, Quinn?
As Quinn getting blood grenaded now. Shield crash in 5 seconds, so he's donezo.
Uh-oh.
2 kills right off the bat for Team Spirit.
Mira could still be in trouble.
Yep, Impale is there. Malefus, and this time they will find him.
Yep. Down bottom, collapse, forcing Dacha away. Even Yatoro's here.
Oh my.
Of course, when you lose, he got the spit off with the bacon. The bacon spit.
He gets the what?
Oh, God.
All right, they actually chopped down the tree. What was that? Looks so weird. Nice axes onto 2. Swashbuckle from Quinn. Has the Rolling Thunder as well. He's going to get roared in the meantime. Collapse, trying to find a way to get out, but looks like he's going to have to exit through his own grave.
I would say a rare side from Spirit. They're not a team to overplay very often, but they are doing something up top too. We're looking at Mr. Case. I don't know if he got his ult off, but he still died.
Good deny from Tofu. It might cost him his life. Yep, Ace is going to get spotted.
Thinks well, maybe.
There's the silence. Does get off his ult though. That should help him survive. TP support from Celery. Malefus is going to cancel his ult for the time being. Finally, Wukong's command goes off. They still might find this lone druid in the end, but no, Quinn coming in with a nice swash with the ult as well. Looks like Yatoro might be the one that gets sacrificed in the end. Quinn finishes him off with the roll. Great rotation again from Quinn and the rest of Gaming Gladiators.
Dacha, he wants more. He smells blood. Larl TPing in. Oh, who wants who?
Yeah, there's the Dragon Tail. Has the damage run, I believe, on him right now. The Sticky Bomb is there as well. Dacha, a little bit too greedy. I mean, this is kind of Duraccio's special. Kind of bites off too much to chew. Early stages of game number 1 of this best of 3 in the upper bracket.
There's a lot of fighting going on. Back and forth. Dacha's here.
Okay.
Nice stun for the low.
God Strength is there. Soulbind onto 2. Blast off from Mira doing quite a bit of CC. And then the Black Hole will end Mira. And you can see several members of Gaming Gladiators relatively low, trying to use the Wukong's command to their cover. Laurel going to try to fly away, but the Finger of Death with Swash combo brings him down.
Yep.
I feel like there's no in between.
Good call.
Thank you.
They called
Mira out in the trees, so another death for him, it looks like.
Yep. Oh, finger him.
And the finger just to get that extra stack for Mr. Tofu.
You have 2 Diffusal Blades, you have Lion Hex, Earth Spike, and Midnight Pulse is very good in this game. As Yatoro.
They find a monkey, Yatoro. It's going to be greeted by some TPs as well. And he is mega dead.
I think game in 1, it's easier for them. Ooh, hold on. Someone is feeding.
Impale. They find collapse for the time being. Ace actually does get off his ult in time. Midnight Pulse was there, not really going to be on anything as the Black Hole comes through. The Wukong's coming on the other side though, and Laurel ends up taking out the lone druid to start things out. It's a 1-for-1 support for core. That means Gaiman now on the run. Yatoro drained of all his mana, so can't actually balance strike anymore. It matters not though, as Tofu is easily brought down. And yeah, this is a good old-fashioned Roche off. Typically this doesn't really happen for Roche number 1, but Mira is found on the trees. Balance strike onto the bear. Is going to be slowed to a crawl thanks to the Sticky Bomb. The jump in from Laurel. Gets the Dragon Tail. There's the blast off onto 2. Soulbind as well, but BKB is popped from Dacha. Takes out 1 quickly. That is just the techies of the Black Hole onto 2. And Quinn rolling out deep with that Aghanim Scepter shield crash doing so much damage. They get 3, make it 4. Ace with the triple kill. Only member left is Yatoro. And there's no way he can contest this Roche now. Ace has to be a bit careful with this, as Lars going to get the Dragon Tail off. Swell is there to help dispel some aspects and potentially heal him, but they're going to be able to get this range Rax as the fortification is popped again.
I wonder if Gaiman want to continue. No God Strength. Looks like it.
Like Spirit really want to fight. Finally get the Soulbind onto 2 with the blast up from Mira. Still not a whole lot of damage done as the roll-up from Quinn came at a pretty good timing. They're going to be able to get the Rax, and now the fear upon the techies. That is a dead Mira. So a full lane of racks for Gaiman.
They have a good ward, which did just spot Yatoro.
Yeah, balance strike onto Quinn. Able to shield crash into the Rolling Thunder now. Wants to go for Yatoro. Stun is there to start. Rolls up to go to the other direction. Soulbind only onto Quinn right now. He's going to keep his distance from the rest of his team. As I say that,
they're looking
at the Enigma, but Mira, he's the one initiated by Dyrachyo. Superman coming to play. Maposhka looks to be next. BKB is there. Black Hole onto 2, and Laurel completely drained of his mana. Collapse will TP out and abandon his mid laner. Everybody has their buyback from Team Spirit. Yep. They can't go for the Megas because the tier 2 is still in the bot lane. They could theoretically go for Throne, but probably a little bit too risky.
Oh, they just straight up put the banner here. Let's go.
Okay. God Strength from Dyrachyo. Flies in, trying to kill the Centaur. Stun comes out. Yatoro finally making a fight with the Wukong command. They get the roar off on defense. That is the Aegis down. Decent start for Team Spirit. They have another stun on top of Dyrachyo. He's going to pop the BKB, and now, without that God Strength, doesn't really pack that much of a punch. See if Gaiman want to continue here. The Bear, of course, doing the most damage to the towers right now. Went on the sidelines, going to get Dragon Tailed. Inkswell is coming. Collapse prematurely pops the BKB and now just tries to run away. Celery jumping in with the Black Hole. It's going to be canceled pretty prematurely. Only gets onto one hero. Mira will be the first to pop the Team Spirit. Does have his buyback available. Will probably have to expend it here because this will be mega creeps if they let this go. Yatoro trying to dodge out the stun, but it's not going to happen.
Ace is just getting the racks.
That is going to be mega creeps for Gaiman Gladiators without really much fight from Team Spirit. This will likely turn into a GG here very shortly. Laurel in quite deep. Yatoro jumping in with that BKB. This is when he pops the BKB and then calls GG.
Very nicely done.
So Gaiman Gladiators, they show up in game number 1 and they dominated. Gaiman Gladiators won game 1 and they've been dominated by Team Spirit in the last year. Dominated to the point where they can't win a game, it seems, against their arch nemesis. He's getting quite low.
Looks like he's fine. No?
Is he though? One more right click will do it. Potentially. Collapse. Are you fast enough? Now it's going to take 2 hits. Wasting a lot of time. Eats a tree in the meantime. Maybe he's going to try to deny himself on the Ancients. No. Looking for, okay. Ether shot. Potential deny, no. Collapse does end up getting first blood. That's
I think so. He has 7 denies, and we'll see later. But I do, all that matters is like start getting level 3. Well, now Mira dies.
Yeah, okay.
Not worth it.
Guess that chase really wasn't worth it.
No.
Bounce into the Dark Pact. He died. Gets off the shackle, but does not save Collapse in the end. And this lane being dominated now by Gaiman. We'll see how good his Sonic Waves are against that Rolling Thunder. Collapse. Like you said, only level 4. Using that X. Well, actually does find the connection onto Dyrachyo. And Laurel comes in with that pathetic level 1 scream, but it's enough.
It's always a nice timing to like down middle. Laurel?
Oh, Laurel. Oh, but the Hex is there. Laurel, all he can do is run, no mana to speak of, which means the Swash is enough. He could have tried to maybe deny himself first, but didn't happen either way. Quinn, be spotted by Maposhka.
Sticks. Well, I guess so does Maposhka.
Yeah. It's got some company with Tofu helping him out.
Should be fine.
Doesn't have any slow though.
Okay, 8-minute rune. Celery is here.
Mira with the Hex initiation. Rune will be bottom. There's the Shackle into the Sonic Wave. The Cold Embrace is not going to be enough to save Celery. You can see the Arctic Burn and the Eidolons going to work on the Mira. Swash finishes them off. So it's a 1-for-1 for supports. And there is an Invis rune in the bot portion of the river. There's Laurel. Trying to go for this Winter Wyvern, but the Shield Crash from Quinn is there. Shadow Strike's coming. This Tofu is dead. No deny to come, and now Quinn getting frostbit. And the X from Collapse not quite in range. Gonna go for the Torrent. Does not hit either. So Quinn dodging multiple spells.
The initial trade was not that great. Dyrachyo. Very deep. Yatoro is here.
X is there.
He doesn't even have mana for his ult.
That is true. At half HP already. He's gonna get sheeped and brought down. So another overly aggressive play from Dyrachyo.
This is a little bit of a mid-diff, I would say, at least for now.
Quinn uses the Rolling Thunder to ensure that Mira dies. Does he find Collapse? Doesn't look like it. needs some good execution.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in just a moment. Shield rune is snagged by Laurel, which means Quinn now on the run. Again, no rolling thunder yet because he just used it. Laurel doesn't have enough damage to really follow it up though. You get the shackle into the boat, so at the very least they'll find Tofu. Laurel, well, rolling thunder's a little bit too late. He picks up the regeneration rune. Quinn though will hit the CM one time and then try to roll away his collapse. They have the vision on the high ground. X onto Celery with the boat connecting. It's just on this Enigma though. Hold Embrace to keep him healthy as well. Watch from Quinn.
Still
He's gonna get
curse.
shackled. Laurel is there, and he has his ultimate Sonic Wave onto 2. He's the death of Celery.
Nice
now the
Chrono.
Chronosphere from Yatoro, focusing on Quinn. That is gonna be an easy cleanup for him. And now Ace, he's skewering to the low ground, but brings an enemy with him as Tofu's gonna be cleaned up as well. So 3 dead just like that.
It's gonna be 4.
Might even be a 4th as Ace in a lot of trouble. Triple kill for Laurel, so didn't do too well in lane. Well, there's
Doesn't
your
matter.
comeback mechanic.
It's just not easy for them to catch him. I think they need to... Oh, he used Mask.
Gaming on the hunt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got him.
Master
He
Madness
was
is used. Yatoro in a lot of trouble. Great pick off for Gaiman. He is bottom of the net worth for the cores right now.
Oh, nice.
Collapse
By
is
Dyrachyo.
spotted out. Dyrachyo is the blade mount. And the Sonic Wave to follow. Is that enough? Not quite. Dyrachyo stays alive and the fight continues. Curse is used as a nice rolling thunder from Quinn trying to finish off Laurel. They'll do so quite easily. And Collapse, he's completely drained of his mana and he's going to be brought down as well. 3 kills for Gaiman on Spirit's side of the map. All they'll find is an Enigma. Celery working on his Greaves now. There's the X.
Let's see.
Highly doubtful there is a defense here, although I say that. TP's coming. Celery pops the mech. No,
He
they cancel the
cancels.
TP. Goes for the Hyperstone to finish off this Mjolnir.
Quite.
Obscure into the RP. Sonic Wave, though, to disrupt this a bit, but here comes Quinn
That's a
with the Rolling
perma-stun.
Thunder. Yeah, that is a perfect spot. Just enough damage with Dyrachyo coming in as well. The boat a little bit too late, so Collapse is the kill. Dyrachyo, they wait for the Dark Pact to end, but the instant ult, and now Mira in a world of hurt. Quick fingers from Dyrachyo forces 2 back, but
That's
there's
2
the
kills.
harpoon initiation from Ace. Another support hits the deck.
I mean, Yatoro's got a shit ton of damage, but he needs to be able to hit.
Celery, he gets initiated on. Looks like he'll be the sacrifice as Tofu TPing out. Oh, the X and the Torrent actually there to cancel the TP. So a little bit of revenge here for Team Spirit. They find the 2 supports of Gaiman. Attempted harpoon from Ace. Now he's gonna have to skewer away knowing that reinforcements are arriving.
A little too quick.
Dyrachyo does not care. Wants to get that. Oh my god. All right, absolutely deletes Mira, but the X into the boat coming. Not a whole lot of mana for Collapse though.
They need to run.
There's Laurel RP'd into the arms of Dyrachyo. Sonic Wave comes out though, but the Chronosphere right on top of him. Yatoro can't hit him because of the ult. The Shadow Dance is doing work here, and now the Black Hole onto Yatoro, and they killed the Quap as well. Disaster strikes for Team Spirit. Maposhka looks to be next on the list. It'll eventually come surely as they find Collapse, which is a much more important kill, and there's the pounce from the trees, canceling the TP. Wants that Essence Shift stack, and he'll get it. Full team wipe for Gaiman, and they lose 0.
Well, now, if Gaiman are still around, they're still protecting this ward.
Ace, oh, he was trying for something cheeky, but now he gets punished. But the counter initiation from Tofu will keep Ace alive, but the X brings him back into the fray, bouncing him left, right, and center like a, well, I said ping pong ball already in this tournament.
Like a what?
Either way, he dies.
But Mira, obviously, TP'd out of top, was quick with the Hex.
Oh, Chrono, but it's in a defensive measure. Now Yatoro getting chased. Tofu giving vision. Quinn with the Rolling Thunder will find the connection.
And another connection.
And that should be the death.
And the Black Hole.
Yeah, not sure that was needed, but either way, Yatoro dies, which is huge for Gaiman. X. Dyrachyo will just BKB it off. And maybe even go back in, knowing him.
He can kind of toy with them as long as he doesn't get X'd now. And his team is coming, so he could even look to like start going in soon.
Yeah, he's thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mira will be the recipient of another Doraccio
well played.
initiation. Tidal Wave not going to be there, but there's the counter curse again. The boat combo's not going to do much. And now Quinn jumping in with a huge shield crash. That Aghanim Scepter now collapse with that Blade Mail activated. Gets off the Torrent Storm, but it feels inevitable that they'll find him. As another death for Team Spirit as Gaimin are crushing their foes. Feels like they will get the melee racks at the very least. Probably both. So full lane at 30 minutes for Gaimin Gladiator.
Water
What
Park
can Team
either.
Spirit do?
Nothing. They can watch them.
They are doing just that. Oh, the pounce. Doraccio can do some things, though, that's for sure. All right, so 2 lanes of racks for Gaimin Gladiators, and they lose nothing here.
They need a very crisp fight, but Doraccio is on the mission of breaking.
Doraccio gets off the Dark Pact. Initiation now onto Kunkka. Well, actually, Shadow Dance already. Oh, there's the Harpoon. Skewer into a pounce. Laurel is the recipient, gets off the Sonic Wave, but he dies shortly after. Now the BKB, popped by Doraccio, focusing on Kunkka now. Collapse, gets off a nice Torrent Storm as Ace finds his way out of the Serpent Wards. Tidal Wave comes out as well, but the shield crash from Quinn keeping heroes busy. Already 2 cores dead for Spirit, though, which means they are going to have to back away. That's one support down now as this fight has separated quite a bit. And without really too much effort, 4 kills for Gaimin. Yeah.
Hello, Doraccio.
Yep, there's the X to start things out. Orchid onto Yatoro. Well, they actually might have found the connection, but Cold Embrace now. A lot of this damage is mitigated, but there's a Chrono, but an instant curse on top of the Void. It's going to mitigate all of this, and Celery gets a nice black hole. Yatoro will be the first to fall there, along with Laurel. Ultra kill for Ace. And that'll be GG's called. Collapse the last remaining member. They're trying to give the Rampage to Ace, and they do so. So Gaimin win in convincing fashion.